What's good, everybody? It's Amon-Rellik, the God's Lair. I'm Amon-Rellik Gaming. We're back in more, you know what it is, Final Fantasy. We're hanging with Gratia. We just got through talking to the Set Trap. He's gone on to Mega Duta, and we're out here trying to ask some of the people out here if they've seen any of these beasts that have been flying around. I hope you guys have been enjoying the channel, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. I've got a bunch of Final Fantasy. I've been going through the Endwalker story. I'm playing with my free company, Requiem. And I am also putting out videos of me and my best friend as he goes through the story for the first time. Catching all those moments and stuff like that. But right now we're back in the story, in the Endwalker. So yeah, if you guys have been enjoying this, I've got some other videos up. I've got all kinds of I've got some playthroughs up. Anything like that. If you've been enjoying all that good stuff, like I said, just like, comment, subscribe, and share with people that you will really enjoy this stuff. Alright, let's get into it. So we've been running around the bazaar and we've been talking to people about beasts that came through here. So now me and good old boy here, we're gonna good old Graha, we're gonna sit here and talk about it. Judging by their accounts, the transformation had already occurred by the time the beast reached the bazaar. It tore through the west side of the bazaar and headed towards the Aetherite Plaza. Probably, yeah, true. Okay, so that's this way, huh? You, sir. Well, ma'am. Madam. Yes, madam. I would speak with thee. After repairing all that damage, it'll take a while for business to pick up again. The blasphemy? That's what the Radiant have been calling it anyway. Yeah. I was standing here at the counter as Mirai poured me a drink, and suddenly there came this dreadful sound, like a pained, angry groan. It was unlike anything I'd ever heard. I turned around in shock, and from an ominous cloud of black mist rose the creature, enormous and ghastly to behold. Yeah, okay, you don't have to like go inside me to talk to me. As for what happened next, to recall it sends shivers up my spine. By some stroke of fortune, I was able to slip outside before the beast got its claws on me. But the sight that greeted me offered no solace. The blue sky above turned red as blood. Miri, myself, and the other survivors clung to each other for dear life until the Radiant host came to our aid. Did I hear you correctly? The beast manifests before the sky began to burn? I'm certain of it. The windows offer a clear view of the sky, and I saw nothing out of the ordinary until the beast appeared and began to rage. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Okay, we saw a guy out here. Okay, you are a guy. Going after that enormous beast, are you? I saw it, including the very instant that poor bastard transformed. Damn the gods for putting me there. It started over there by the window. A few men, merchants, probably talking and drinking. Conversation must have taken a turn for the worse. Next thing I know, their leader, I suppose he was, buried his head in his hands, and black mist was swirling about him. Then his whole body bursts apart, and there stands a hideous slavering beast, massive and foul, all gaping maws and bulging eyes. His friend started shrieking, then the black mist comes again, until the change takes them too. Stuff of nightmares, I tell you. Nightmarish indeed. Incidentally, do you perchance know who those merchants were? No, I'm a decorator by trade. Not much cause to mingle with their sort. I saw Mill Hill, the barmaid, chatting with them, though. She might know something. Milady, perhaps you have a moment. I am investigating a matter of utmost import. Hello there. Welcome to Mayride's Mayhane. What can I get you? We have not come for libations, but rather for information. You are Melil, yes? We are investigating the so-called blasphemy on the Satrap's behalf. We hear it was one of your customers, a merchant, that first underwent the transformation. Can you tell us about him? He was something of a regular here, especially of late. Kazal was his name. He ran his own consortium, dealing primarily in the exports of Thavnarian specialities. Yeah, it is. It rings a bell. Didn't you meet him both on your first trip? Meet them both on the first trip to Thavnar? Operation in Yedlamad, and it was there that you made Masia's acquaintance. That's the same Kazal, no doubt. Damn, so he turned into oh wow. That's fucked up. A rather successful man from what I gather. That said, it was clear that he had fallen on hard times of late. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Damn. That's fucked up how he turned, dude. Like, shit, that's fucked up. He was the guy, he was the Al-Ra, remember? If you remember a couple of videos, like from some videos back, he was the Al-Ra who we first met when we came here, and he was a part of that trading thing, and he was helping the Matanga dude. Well, he used to help that Matanga dude sell his fish, remember? And but he couldn't find anyone to buy the fish anymore, and so it was like, yeah, it was a heartfelt little thing, that a little discussion they had there, because he really did feel bad about not being able to help the Matanga sell his fish and everything. It was, damn, so he turned. That's fucked up. Okay, that's so fucked up. Those ghastly towers popping up everywhere cannot have been good for business. Even now, with the towers gone, the collapse of the empire has led to all sorts of problems elsewhere. The market for luxuries is surely not what it once was. Trying times for the head of a trading consortium, indeed. Kazal was a compassionate man. Even as his own business suffered, he did what he could to provide for the artisans, fishermen, and many others who counted on him to sell their wares. Indeed, that was the very topic of yesterday's meeting, as far as I could hear. Yet as they discussed matters further, Kazal's tone grew grave and grim. That was when... That... Forgive me. I would not have you recall the memory if it brings you pain. If I could, I would ask just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual about Kazal in particular? Please, anything at all. Sorry, nothing springs to mind. Perhaps someone else can help you. Kazal lived for his work and had no family that I know of. His employees and associates knew him best, but they too are lost to us. His neighbors may know something I do not. I can direct you to them if you believe it would help. All right. She does have information. Because I lived there since childhood. It was known throughout the neighborhood. How do we get there? I'll write down some directions. You'll find what you seek there, but if nothing, it's a start. Let's see what this leads us. Thank you, dear gal. Now go find some place safe. Run, Graha, run! Is that an Asian outfit she got on? I think it is, yep. Odds up. We've arrived at last. Let's begin questioning the residents without delay. No doubt someone here can tell us something about Kazal. I imagine many are taking shelter indoors. That is true. I mean, who the hell gonna wanna be outside with this shit? Except you, get in the house. You see the sky's falling, get in the house. What y'all doing out here still writing and stuff? Get in the house. One time I just woke up and I'm not in the mood for idle chit chat. That's her. She got a little hoodie on and everything. Okay, okay, girl. Okay, girl. What the panic, I suppose. But a great danger has come to Thavnir. I encourage you to stay alert and prepare to flee the city should the situation turn dire. But before we leave you in peace, pray allow us to ask a question or two. Do you know of a local merchant named Kalzal? If so, did you notice anything unusual about him? Called us the other day. His business is doing poorly, and still it seemed as though he'd managed to turn things around thanks to a generous order from Ruveda Fibers. Why, he was practically dancing in the streets. I haven't spoken with him since, but I assume all went well. Jinabaha might be able to tell you more. Who broke up the arrangement. Open door. Open door. I'm coming in. Ma'am. I know I'm just with the boy. What's him? On his wares and seeking out willing customers. Came to him as easy as breathing. Dangerous travel has become. Cooped up in his house until dawn. From dawn till dusk the other day. No doubt racking his brain for a way to turn his fortunes around. A man with the weight of the world on his shoulders. Of the ordinary. Cordial and honest like always. Something happened to him. He wasn't caught up in that terrible incident at the bazaar, was he? I couldn't travel much these days. I don't travel much these days, but my daughters told me not to venture outside. Stuck in here as I am, I've heard little about these bazaar goings on. The situation may change without warning. I urge you, stay close to your daughter and be prepared to take refuge should the Tetrap order it. Is this your daughter? Is this your daughter over here making? Ain't your daughter, it's an old man. Where your daughter at? She out here? I don't see your daughter. Let's go, Graha. To the huge. Oh. Oh. There's ninjas. There's ninjas. There's ninjas. There's ninjas. Assassinis. Assassinis. Hurry, I say. There's no time to waste. Pardon me, but you are in charge of buying and selling here, yes? We have a few questions we'd like to. Sorry, but I simply don't have time to chat. If you haven't noticed, we have our hands full at the moment. We must carry all our wares and equipment to safety before those accursed beasts return. Might we be of assistance? Perhaps we could speak when the job is done. Very well. What to put where? Textiles are our livelihood. Really? Y'all just calmly writing? I'm just calmly writing and stuff? This is for employees only. Out. Help? Oh, praise be to Mindaruva. I welcome your assistance. On your way here, you pass 3 storehouses, yes? By the storehouse near the hatchery. From Manua. Okay. Big ass crate over my head. More peaceful times. Yeah, I hope we do too. All right, can we get some answers now, please? Need some answers. We looked to the burning skies in confusion, and then, before we could even begin to make sense of it, a hideous creature burst through the doors, shrieking. We ran for our lives, but one of my colleagues was not so fortunate. He cried out, a scream of such agony, such terror, and then in the next instant he too sprouted fearsome claws. The sight of it caused another fellow to panic, and then he too transformed. Something you wanted to ask. You knew the merchant Calzao, did you not? He had some dealings with your establishment. We were concerned to deliver a large shipment of fabrics, but in the end, we received a better offer and had to turn him down. I understand his business is struggling, but so is ours. Another of our most reliable trading partners agreed to transport the goods for a much smaller commission, and we'd have been fools to refuse. I felt terrible for withdrawing the offer, but you must understand we simply had no choice. He tried to put on a brave face when I delivered the news, but his dejection and despair were plain as day. He said he'll discuss it with his associates, but I could tell he'd given up. He had all but given up hope. Dejection and despair. You remember what we saw in Vanaspati? Yes. Soldiers and jungle dwellers pushed to the very brink, turning into beasts one after the next. It would seem the same phenomenon occurred here. The poor craftsmen attacked by the fiends, as well as those that witnessed it, all undergoing the change. I suspect that everything began with Calzao. By all accounts, it was he who suffered from the most profound and piercing despair. Could it be that such intense emotions were what triggered his transformation? Much remains unclear, but I believe we are drawing closer to an answer. At any rate, we must discuss our findings with the others. Oh boy. So when Zeno said pure, unadulterated despair, he meant it. He meant it. We were to reconvene in front of the Megaduta, where we are not. That should be just outside. If any luck, we'll have already returned from their own investigations. Your lives are far more precious than any wares. If you are ordered to flee, do so without hesitation. Indeed, I thank you for your concern, and pray you too take care as well. These fruit trees, or whatever they are, ain't they fruit trees? It reminds me of Fallout 4. I was making gardens in Fallout 4. It's Tola.
There you are. You've spoken with the survivors.
Indeed. We thought to share what we have gleaned, that we might together gain a greater understanding of present circumstances.
Fortuitous timing. Alize and I completed our own investigations not long ago.
Then we should take a moment to compare notes. Shall we begin with the two of you?
So the merchant Karzal was gravely concerned about his business in the days preceding his untimely end.
The tales we heard were much the same. The first victims to be changed into blasphemies were all overcome with anguish of one manner or another. Then those who saw their loved ones stolen before their eyes succumbed to a similar panic, setting in motion a chain of transformations.
Fear, unease, despair. These negative feelings serve as a catalyst.
If so, then it is not unlike the calamity that befell the ancients. With their creation magics, they unwittingly gave form to untold horrors. Had they simply lost control, surely it would have manifested in many forms, not all of them monstrous. Yet somehow, this phenomenon is triggered solely by the darkness in their hearts, a common thread with what we now witness.
Common, but not identical. While the beasts the ancients faced were forged with magic alone, those of today are born of sentient beings. Why remains to be seen, but there is one fundamental difference between us and our predecessors. Our souls are sundered, whereas theirs were not. Perhaps that single variable makes all the difference.
If I may, there was another detail that troubled me. We have it on good authority that Karzal's transformation took place before the skies began to burn.
What? If that's true, then the situation's more dire than we realized. It means even if there's no ominous sign presaging the final days, anyone, anywhere, has the potential to become a beast. even in lands we thought safe, even as we speak.
Look! It's the satrap! The satrap!
Thank the heavens.
My countrymen, I am relieved and heartened to see you strong and safe.
You saw the satrap boy with that sass in his walk. So that walk he got that sass in it. Boy, he be strutting.
While the danger has not yet passed, far from it, allow me to assure you that the beasts that raged within the city walls have been exterminated to the last. Outside this sanctuary, the brave men and women of the Radiant Host and our dragon ally continue to battle our unholy foes. I pray these tidings put your minds at ease and help you calm your hearts. Have faith that we shall soon conquer this terrible trial.
Your Excellency, is there any word from Palaka's stand? My grandson was bound for there yesterday, and I worry for his life.
We are still awaiting a report, but I promise you, as soon as I have aught to share...
Your Excellency, I bring grave news.
You are?
I'm Matsya of Akyali, a humble fisherman.
Ah, I remember you from our first visit.
Wait, you're... But no, that can wait. When the skies turned red, I set off for Palaka's stand, fearing for the safety of a friend. But as I drew near the village, I saw dreadful beasts all about.
No! Gods have mercy! Your Excellency! Save my grandson, I beg of you!
We will spare no effort to save all we can, but you must remain calm.
Calm? You tell me to be calm? You saw those beasts? They tore our bravest warriors limb from limb! What if we are too late, huh? They catch him, sink their fangs into him? The fangs! The screams!
Get away from her, now!
We've got to kill them before it spreads.
We'll handle this. See the townspeople to safety.
Run as fast as you can! Ah! 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 No! Ah! Ah!
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Vitra, our people, you must save them.
Oh, shit.
My son.
Enough! You must run. For their sake and your own. Yes, you will survive. You must.
Woo! Woo! Girl, how you was, that was close. You did good, Graha, you did good, boy. Cause cause yo, the way that is horrible. Is he about to God mode again? Cause he be God moding. Graha be God moding. So is he about to God mode?
Be strong, my friends! Fear not, for we will defeat these abominations! Brave men and women of the Radiant Host, lend your Stola and Thancred your aid. Let not a single beast escape. The rest of you, flee this place. Carry the wounded if you must. Head indoors or underground. Above all, stay calm. No beast will follow you. We will see to that.
Alphino! Alice! Leave the city to us, and make for Palaka's stand at once! Matsya, show my friends to the village! I promise you, they're more capable than the host's finest!
Right! Go with them, will you? We will save these people, as many as we can.
Boy, Graha he be having the boss moments. He be having those boss moments. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's do this. grandma. That was the kid. How y'all somehow beat me here? Chick floating in the air. Yeah, it's floating. Damn. It's murdered. All right, guys. That we might live. I'm gonna end it here, and in the next one, we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can save these villagers, save Razadhana as a whole. Like this is so fucked up. The way this is happening is so horrible. I'll see you guys in the next one. We out.